for how rough I look. But oh my god, I'm at the airport and I'm going to South Korea, and it's actually kind of surreal. It actually hasn't hit yet. I'm experiencing some tummy sensations, so I think it's affecting my like mood. Anyway, yeah, I'm super excited. I guess I'll just like tell you guys that you should take yourself on a trip if possible. It doesn't have to be costly. I feel like people think traveling is super expensive, but there's actually many ways you can make it affordable. And yeah, I just wanted to give a little pep talk. You should do it. You should like take yourself on a trip because it's so fun. And I like feel so alive when I'm like in an airport and like going somewhere. I'm like, oh god, like aha, like it's just like very exciting. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I have to check into my flight. I'm literally crouched in this corner. Yeah, anyway, bye. Hi guys, so throughout this video, I'm just going to be dropping little struggles about solo traveling, just because while it's so much fun and I love it so much, I've learned that there are definitely struggles. Like the first one being that it can get very exhausting doing everything alone. Like if you want to do anything or go somewhere, it's basically up to you to do all the research, make all the plans, and if anything goes wrong, it's up to you to resolve it. And there's just a lot of little things you may not think about that can get kind of stressful. And while it's not necessarily a con to experience these difficulties, I guess, because you do learn a lot from them, I did find myself wishing I did have someone occasionally to share the burden of some of these challenges, I would say. So yeah. The second struggle is that there's nobody to keep you company when you're waiting for things like a train or a flight. These are times when you typically reflect on travels, and I never really felt lonely, but I do remember feeling like I just wish I had someone to like reflect with and just like share pictures with and stuff. Basically, you do have a lot of downtime, and even if you love solo travel so much, it's like there are just moments where you would prefer to have someone with you, like a travel buddy. I'm trying to make myself look like less of a rat, but I hear it's not working. So, okay, I'm not going to dwell on the negative, but yeah, last night was kind of rough. Like, I don't know, I just had a lot going on, and so I feel like I didn't sleep very well, and... Hi. So, excuse the cringe of crying in front of the camera. My apologies. The third struggle is that you will... I'm not even sure how to title this. So I saw a reel. I cannot find it and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was something along the lines of nobody can prepare you for the healing that takes place. I don't know what it is. I think it's just being alone and spending a lot of time with yourself. You remember things and you're kind of just like in your head a lot unintentionally, and I don't know, it could just be very emotional. I don't think this happens to everybody, but like I didn't even realize this was a thing, and someone literally made a reel about it and so many people were relating. So if you know this reel, please like send it to me or like tell me who created it, because I want to find it again. I lost it. This might not happen to you, but it honestly did happen to me. Like I was just learning so much about myself and the world and people and facing a lot of challenges, and it can just bring up a lot. Just be prepared to feel down, because I feel like people think traveling is just like such a high experience, like you're so happy and like you're doing all these fun things, but like especially when you're alone, honestly, like you're probably gonna have moments where you're just not feeling the best. Like you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna face challenges, and spending a lot of time alone in your head, like you can kind of, I don't know, there's like a lot of layers to this, but I feel like people can think that they're doing something wrong if they're not having like the happiest time ever at like all the time, or they think it's like time to go home, they're like homesick. But I really think it's perfectly natural to kind of experience a full scale of emotions basically. But yeah, hopefully that made sense. And now this is how I am. Anyway, yeah, so I can't check into my flight for another hour and 15 minutes. So I'm like trying to pass the time, but there's not an outlet, and I would edit, but my laptop battery like is dead. I have to like keep it charged if I want to use it, so I need an outlet that I don't have. So my only source of entertainment is vlogging. So I'm trying to stay off social media because it's been kind of harmful to me lately. It's my own fault. So yeah, I guess like I'm trying to figure out like what content I want to be producing, and I heard someone mention that people like to watch things that like better themselves, or like I'm like helping you instead of me just like sharing about my life, you know? So I guess the tidbit for this vlog that might help you is a little push to like do what makes you happy, even if it's a little scary. Like, don't be reckless, but you know, like calculated risks. You can take calculated risks. I feel like what I'm doing right now is like a calculated risk kind of, and I feel like it's been very rewarding. So I would encourage you guys to do like, not, you don't have to do the same exact thing, like travel is just one thing, but I'm just saying in general there's so many things that you can do. And yeah, I'm just like a huge proponent of like getting out of your comfort zone, because there could be a lot of good that comes out of it. And yeah, anyway, my flight, I can't check in for like a long time, so I'm trying to find things to do, and I like vlogging. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh, this is actually so surreal. I'm so excited. Okay, so I have to vlog from this angle because I don't want to be like cringe, but I'm so excited, and I feel like the people around me, like this is normal for them, but not for me. Like, I've never been to South Korea. Like, this is so crazy. I'm like literally so excited. I literally could like explode. Like, I could explode. Okay? So, I just want to say, I really like how when you pay for a flight, I don't know if it's like specifically to here, but I don't know, but it's like everything is included. You don't have to pay extra for like your bag or your seat. Like, I got a pretty good seat for free. Like, I didn't have to pay extra, and the bag, like the check bag, was included, and same for the flight here, like to Japan. And I don't know, I like that. Just from my experience, when you leave the United States, like, I feel like things are so much cheaper. Yeah. So I feel like that's why I'm like still able to travel, because like I'm literally not even spending as much as I would in the US. So yeah, it's so easy to spend over $1,000 for like a simple flight, because there's so many add-ons. And like, anyway, bye. I hate that I have these coins left over, even though it's not that much. It's just like, I always have leftover money, because it's like not even worth it to convert it back. Okay, so I moved because I needed a charger, and I'm hoping that the people that I was sitting next to don't think I was moving because of that. I was worried about that. Anyway, I try to be very careful not to get people in my videos, because I know like if I were being recorded, I'd be very uncomfortable. Like, you literally never know what people are doing with videos these days. Like, I would literally be scared. So I try to be careful. Yeah. It's so crazy. I still have like 2 hours. Sorry. I still have like 2 hours before my flight boards, and I don't know what to do with myself. Wow. Okay, so that flight is going to Hong Kong, and then the flight over there is going to Seoul, which is what I'm going on. And that's just like how people are going to such different places. They're going to be doing such different things. Like, well, some people are going home, but yeah. Guys, I kind of want to go to China. But okay, I'm gonna be like just honest, okay? I think I'm scared because of like the travel advisory. Like I do look at that. And I know some people say like they're not always accurate. Like there's places that are really cool and they have good people, but for some reason they have like a travel advisory. But I don't know. I look like my head is floating. But yeah, no, it like I don't know. I just feel like not that I can judge an entire country off of like a few people, but it just seems so nice. Like sitting on the ground earlier. And like a ton of like, I think they were Chinese because like they were speaking, I feel like they were speaking Mandarin. They like all surrounded me because they had to like pack their luggage. There was like, okay, sorry, I'm trying to like pick my words carefully. I thought that there was, I don't know if animosity is the right word, between like some of them and foreigners, because I know like that could be, you know, a thing. But like no, they were so friendly and like open to me and like talking and like just like I don't know, I just could feel it that it would be like very fun to go. But I'm not gonna like base a whole, I'm not gonna just go because of that interaction. But yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad, you know?
Flight 541 departing for Hong Kong.
But I do think the boarding pass for Seoul is very cute. Like, okay, sorry, I said I wasn't gonna whine or complain anymore, but last time I kind of feel bad because like for wasting food, because for some reason I feel like here it's like, yeah, but anyway, like my stomach is really just like, for some reason I was hungry as I was eating it. I was just like, I started getting kind of nauseous and I literally don't know what it is. I feel like maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Like maybe it's just literally like I ate something bad and now I need to like stick to simple things until I feel better instead of trying to eat like more complicated things that I don't know the ingredients of. Because yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's definitely something in like traditional like Japanese Asian foods that maybe like my stomach doesn't tolerate. I'm actually not sure, that's my theory. So I'm just gonna maybe like for the next few days just eat like simple things. I felt kind of bad wasting the food because I always worry that like they're gonna think it's because they made it bad. Like I don't want the people to think they made it bad because they didn't. It's just my tummy is like hurting. My stomach is hurting. Sorry, I'm trying to be normal, but I keep being weird. But anyway, the fourth struggle, I guess, is that there's nobody to take care of you when your tummy is hurting. So yeah, I kind of just had to figure everything out on my own. I mean, I guess, you know, we're adults, so we're supposed to take care of ourselves anyway, but like, who was I gonna complain to that my tummy is hurting when I was, I don't know how many miles, I was thousands of miles from home. So I had to deal with this on my own. And it was just very, I already don't like being sick, but being sick and alone and overseas, just trying to provide some perspective on solo travel. It's so much fun. I don't want to like discourage anybody, but like, yeah, there are moments where you're just kind of like, I want to be back home. My flight boards soon and I'm so excited. I literally like feel like I've been at this airport just hanging out in this area. I've just been loitering for a while. So I just expected it to take longer for me to get here and get through airport security, but everything was so quick. Oh, and they're just so much more efficient. Like everything is like digital, so you just like, you literally scan your passport yourself and then they have like a gate that opens and you go in very fast. But yeah, anyway,
I want to be in the air. I want to be in the air.
I'm being really weird. Oh my god, do you ever just be so freaking weird and then you kiss yourself? I have issues. This keeps happening. I need to assimilate, guys. even when I was looking for a charger, like the way I was stomping around the airport, like looking for a outlet, I'm just like, dang, like I'm literally like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over to my gate because my flight board's in like 12 minutes, which is very exciting. So yeah. Oh my god, it's a plane to Shanghai. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Because like there's a YouTuber who I follow who lives in Shanghai. So I don't know. Okay, so I'm boarding my flight now. And I have to start saying 감사합니다, not arigato.
They said she won't work the way that I want. It don't matter cause I want you the most. And if I can't be close to you, no matter what I try to do, another 100 times I make it right next to you. My memories follow me until I get it right. Whoa, nah, nah, nah.
사랑을 받았어